back. So, what, you thought I wasn't coming back? Is that what you thought? Fuck, what? He's 72 subscribers short, so this fucker isn't coming back anymore? Nah, I'm doing a goddamn show, you son of a bitch. I know you miss me, and if you're sitting there thinking I didn't really, fuck you! If you didn't miss me, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't even be hearing these words if you didn't love the Sasha. So, don't even try that shit. Alright, so guys, man, what a week. Holy fucking shit. See, I was clever. I said to everybody, okay, so I want 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to start the show. And my little evil tactic worked. A lot of you guys right away, it went from like 950 to like 13 something right away. Bam, I was like, hell yeah, dog. And then it was just slowing down. I'm like, we're gonna make it. And then I had to leave because I did a really, really intensive primal therapy course. And I'm like, it's perfect. By the time I get back, they'll think that I'm like, hardball. I'm like, I ain't starting the show before. They're like, and you guys will be like, he's not kidding, fuck it. But meanwhile, I'm actually just doing a course, you know? So the timing was perfect. And I'm like, yeah, it'll get, by the time I come out, it'll be there. And I get out and it's like 14:20. And I'm like, fuck, what am I going to just wait another, God knows how long? That's it. There's no more people coming. That was it. Those were the guys who were coming. So I slightly fucked myself, guys. And now I look kind of not cool. It was like a little battle between like the child Sasha, who was like happy and nice and shit, and like big ego Sasha Daygame, you know. And the child's like, bro, no, it's cool, you know. Some people like you, and they'll come over anyway, and just ask for the 1,500 if you even want to do that. It's so fun. And Sasha Daygame's like, bitch, are you fucking crazy? You're Sasha Daygame, dog. You've helped millions of fucking people. Are you serious? You should be getting 100K on that shit right away. What the fuck is the matter with you, son? But you know, hey, it worked out mainly, and to be honest, it shows that I wasn't too cocky about how popular, you know, because if I could have said 2,000, I could have been like, yeah, guys, 2,000 subs, we're going to start this shit, and then I just would have looked like a complete asshole. Now, I'm only slightly more arrogant than reality dictates, so it's actually quite, you know, so I'm a little cocky, which is not a bad place to be. I've said this to people before, to dudes. I'm just like, dude, little bit cocky, little bit is good. Too cocky, no good, but a little bit cocky, pretty good, and I think I've done well on this one. I'm pretty proud. Do me a solid though, you know, spread the link around. Let's get there. But everything is good. How have you been, dude? How you been, bro? I know it's been like I think 10 days or so, maybe something like that. How you been? What happened? Have you been you know, doing other stuff? Have you been learning and growing and doing things? I'd like to know how you've been doing. So write in there how life has been for you for the while, because I missed you guys. I missed you guys. I was on the course. I was thinking about you guys and what you're doing, and if you guys are missing me and shit. I missed you guys a little bit too. Yeah, I did. So look, I did this course called Primal Therapy, and it's funny how it happened, how I ended up doing the course. It's kind of funny. I told one of my friends basically ages ago. He was asking me like, yeah, man, it was actually a client of mine. He basically wasn't very good with sex, and I was just like, well, you could go take these courses, and there's these tantric sex courses, and blah 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 blah. And long story short, he ended up taking this a non-sexual course, but you know, which deals with heavy shit called Primal Therapy. And he took it and he told me how great it was, and I heard about it from someone else too. And I was like, okay, let's see what this is all about. And hard to sum up in you know, in any short amount of time, but fundamentally, wow, fucking intense, dude. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit because I think it's important to know this and to share what I discovered about me, because I think it could help so many people, the people that need it. Do you need it? I don't know. Let's talk about it and let's see. The course is about basically getting rid of all the emotions, the anger, and any negative emotions and conditioning that you have from your parents, right? So if you're pissed at them for anything, you get that out of your system. If you're holding in trauma, pain, sadness, you know, you get it out of your system. And it's, yeah, I fucking didn't realize I had that much trauma and anger and grief inside of me. Holy fucking shit, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I've been crying like a bitch for like a week. Crying, screaming, hitting things. Holy fuck, dude. I mean, I realized my childhood was more fucked up than the average one, but I think what I'm learning is everybody's childhood is fucked up to a degree. Everybody takes some damage from their parents. And the reason for that is because, like, they're the only source of information that we have, and we kind of make them like gods, right? Because they're our parents. Like, they're the sun and stars, basically, to us. And so you kind of get fucked over because no matter you know, if they're bad parents, you end up hating them and resenting them and then rebelling against them, right? If they don't give you the love that you want, right? If your needs are unmet, you're gonna fucking do drugs and alcohol. And that's what most people do, or they do crime. I do crime, bloods, something like that. So, and in my case, I didn't actually do that. I didn't really do that. I had a tremendous amount of anger, but I held the anger inside of me. And what happened with me was that anger manifested as pain in my body, right? And I've always had pain. I've always had tension in my back. I've had back issues. I've seen chiropractors for like 20 years. You know, I've gotten a lot better just using physical stuff like strengthening the body and stuff and stretching and blah, 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 blah. So I'm good, but it's still there, sort of. It's still there. And so, and it's there because I know that deep down I have some sort of emotional trauma that's still in there. And I really feel like I got that out. And something you're not going to hear from the modern medical community, because it's a fucking scam, is that actually disease isn't caused by like, you know, well, we don't really know what happened. And if you fuck off, you know what happened. It's negative emotion and anger and all this bullshit trapped in the body and has to manifest some way. So it manifests sometimes as cancer or other fucking horrific diseases, multiple sclerosis, the body attacking itself. Why would the body ever attack itself? Why would a body perfectly attuned and made by the creative, you know, divine force of the fucking universe to be perfect at all times and survive anything start attacking itself? Because, you know, it doesn't love itself. That's why. So lack of love and pain and all this being held in the body, that's where disease comes from. And yes, sometimes there's outside factors and shit happens. Absolutely. All the chemicals and all the crap out there that they're polluting everything. Absolutely. That's a factor, but the biggest factor is your emotional well-being. That's the truth. And there's tons and tons and tons of backing. I'm not just fucking talking crazy shit. That's what's going on. They just don't want you to know that. Why would they? They want to sell you chemotherapy, bro. They want to sell you fucking pharmaceuticals, bro. They're not going to tell you, yeah, bro, just deal with your feelings. Have a nice cry and rage it out and deal with your shit and be a happy person at a high vibrational frequency and you'll never have disease. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to sell you that shit because they can't sell you that shit. They're going to sell you the pills, bro. So basically, so I got out a bunch of shit, dude. Holy fuck. Really, really, really intense. I had a lot of anger in there. I didn't realize it. And I was, you know, because I'm a happy person, generally speaking, you know, I was, you know, and I was doing spiritual work and my frequency was going up and I was feeling better about myself and all this kind of stuff. Life is good. But man, I was still repressing a whole lot of fucking pain. So much fucking pain. It was unbelievable. I'm shocked at myself at how much I was repressing. It's fucking nuts. So I really feel like I've blown something open here, and also, like, on a big level, my heart was just closed off. And again, you might find that hard to believe if you see my videos. It's like, this motherfucker loves everybody. And yes, I do, but I was still closed off. And I was loving people in a closed off way. Like, I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, even the whole Sasha Daygame character, this larger than life character, okay, part of that is me because I'm fucking funny and I'm a, you know, I'm very outgoing and that's how I am. But at the same time, that character is a layer of like outside defenses, and I've talked about this before many times, where I'm projecting this, you know, it's kind of like a shield, right? So if anyone tries to fuck me or whatever, like, you can't affect me, bro. I'm Sasha Daygame, dog, and I just got this big fucking shield up, and so it'd be very difficult to get past that shield and really connect with the inner me on a deeper level, and only really my close friends see that. And now that I'm getting more and more comfortable, kind of exposing that to you guys, I like to think that I'm being pretty authentic with you guys, but it's, you know, it's always, you know, there's always some level of that shield. Every time I'm being a little, you know, over the top funny or whatever, that's still that partially me, who I am, and partially this fucking shield character I've created, right? And what we learned on the course as well is that, you know, personality is actually always defenses. What you call your personality is defenses. You see what I'm saying? So for an interesting example, let's say you come up to a woman and she's just like, "Fuck you, bitch!" And she's just like, "Fuck it, get away from me, loser!" And all you said was like, "Hey," you know, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You know, she's not evil, okay? She's not a bad person. She's got defenses. You know, she gave her number to some guy who pumped her one time in an alley, got her knocked up, and then didn't even give her $50 for the abortion. And now she's pissed off, and her defenses are like, if men talk to me on the street, I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me, dog." And that's what it is. And so many women have those defenses. And you think they're bitchy. They're not bitchy. They've just been fucked over too many times. And they haven't processed it and dealt with it. And therefore, they're putting up this layer. You see what I'm saying? They're putting up this layer. That's what's up. And we all have it. We all have it. We all have that layer. Whether your pattern is like, oh, well, I'm just going to be aloof and act like I don't really care about things. Or whether you're going to, you know, be a fucking alcoholic and dull the pain. Or if you want to, not take things seriously. Or if you want to be super bitchy and mean and just and treat everyone like shit, or whatever. Everyone's got some sort of defenses, and even the way you perceive things and the way you look at the world, through your little sphere, it's a layer. Your personality is a defense mechanism, and it's so fascinating. And so that's the thing about life, and this is what I'm learning on my journey now. It's like we have to go through life and not have this massive defense up, and be conscious of it and lower it down so that we can feel, so we can actually feel. Because if you're not really feeling life, you're not feeling the joy and the sadness fully if you're protecting your heart, because we're so scared to be hurt. We're just like, okay, we're not going to feel anything, and we close it. And so mine's been closed partially from my childhood, and partially from just other stuff that's happened to me, other heartbreaks, all this kind of stuff. It closes up, and I learned a lot about my patterns as well, and my pattern was, because my mom, abandoned me. She died when I was like 17, by suicide, by the way. If you didn't know that, she topped herself. And so my pattern was the only woman I ever loved left me by fucking killing herself. So that's fucked up. And so what I would do in my 20s, right? This is why I was such a needy little faggot. Was I would fall in love with these women who didn't love me, and then they would leave me, and so I would suffer and have that pain again that I had with my mom. And so it's this fucking brutal cycle. I'm like, why do these bitches keep leaving? Fucking bitches? No, they're not bitches. I'm the bitch, because I'm doing this pattern over and over again that's not healthy, because that, for me, that's what love is, getting my heart broken by a woman. So it makes sense. So you see your pattern, you're like, damn, shit, I'm fucked up, dog. And so I see that now clearly. Now I was sort of picking up on it, but now I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So that's what the course was really about, just seeing your patterns, seeing your defenses, and like letting them down and tapping into that pain that actually got the defenses up, and just getting it out of your system, dealing with it, processing it, so you can then just go into life and feel. And as they say, the feeling is the healing, is one of the little quotes from the course. I think I could share that. I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. So it was really profound, guys. It was really fucking profound, and part of it was also connecting with that child self. And we did something that I've seen done in other courses too, but basically we were like kids, and we literally played like kids, and we were like, we had like mattresses, and we were like pulling girls on the mattress and hitting, like having pillow fights and shit, tickling boys and girls, mainly boys for me. No, it was the girls. And for me, I loved just having the pillow, throwing the pillow in someone's face when they were expecting it, just get in the face. Oh, it's so much fun. So that was cool, connecting with the child self. So yeah, like really profound. It was really, really amazing. So that's what I've been doing for the last little while. And and I just feel much more open and chill, and I just open. Yeah, I just feel more open. Like I can share more and feel more. And I'm really interested in pursuing this. So I'm going to be studying more about this type of therapy, and I want to be putting practices into my life where I'm used to, to continue working through damage that I have and just processing it. And yeah, it's really cool stuff. It's really amazing. Okay, well, anyway, so that was that thing. And what's coming up for season 2? It's probably a good question. Well, I'll tell you what's coming up. More motherfucking crazy shit. I don't even know. I filmed some stuff last season that I couldn't edit it and get it together and finish it. So there's some good stuff I've already made that's going to be coming up. You might be suspicious. You'll be like, wait a second, something's different here. This doesn't make sense. Well, yes, you're right. Okay, I filmed some already, and I'm going to put them up. Too tough shit. That's what happens. Okay, it's good stuff slightly from the past. So there's going to be more episodes. I would love it to be an interactive season too. So I really want you guys to post up whatever. Just put in the comments like what do you want me to explore? Because you know me, I love everything. I'll talk about any shit as long as I find it interesting. I will research it and I will talk about it. And I will get guests on, and it's gonna be fucking badass. So whatever it is, let me know, and I'm happy to get into it. Other than that, this Sunday, do come over and hang with me in the Infinite Man live event we're doing on Sunday. It's going to be me and Ryan, and we're just going to be just talking about the events. We're going to be showing some clips and going through the clips and sharing a lot of wisdom. The event was fucking unbelievable. It was the best event I've ever done, honestly. And we're going to be going through that and letting people know how they can join us inside the Infinite Man Academy, which is like the main thing I'm doing with my life right now that I'm pretty fucking stoked about. So yeah, so join us for that. That'd be really, really cool. And yeah, leave your freaking comments. And man, it's going to be an exciting season. I have There's gonna be special guests. I'm gonna be revealing more crazy ass fucking shit. Yeah, I'm also literally today I'm going to go do a meditation course, which I know is going to be really, really powerful. So I'm going to be talking about that as well and what happens on that. So basically, I'm just going to be sharing the knowledge and the love and growing and sharing and having fun, having a bit of fun, silly times too, and it's going to be beautiful. And you know what? It's really fucking cool being on a new channel where it's just us fucking cool people. But I'll talk more about that later and why that's interesting. Okay, so sending you my love, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay.